What is your beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who
the
you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. It's Friday night. The mood is right. We're here on MME. Thank you for joining us. I got Brian, CJH, and Taladia. How's everyone doing tonight?
I'm great.
I am good.
Good.
Playing
What?
some games.
Okay, let me see.
Good. Very good.
Okay. Let me see here. Katie Sackhoff faces. Oh,
Dude,
Tharsipio.
the fuck? That's not true. That's not cool. I hate to see what any of us look like. You know,
Katie Sackhoff is awesome. You don't hurt my feelings though. You're not hurting hers because she's doing
well for herself. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let me see.
Ain't got nothing to worry about.
Woot. I'm here now. Let me see here. The Mandalorian can survive without Pedro Pascal.
Absolutely. You know why? Because there's a bunch of them.
Well, I have a main story that maybe we'll get to that before you head off, Brian, because I know you are gonna head over to talk some Trek.
I got multiple obligations tonight. I apologize, everyone.
That's all right. Get those thumbs up there. Help support the show. You know, let's see. Someone just popped in. Voltaire just popped in. Perfect timing,
Hi.
Voltaire.
Thank you. Hi and hello, everybody.
Hey,
Good. How are you doing, Voltaire?
Good, thank you. It's Friday.
Yes.
TGIF, man.
I have some receipts on Bo-Katan, Katie Sackhoff, and Rick Famuyiwa. I didn't see this interview. We got to react to this and give our takeaway. I think it's pretty much confirmed that there is either going to be a Bo-Katan show or the Mandalorian is the Bo-Katan show. Oh wow, Brucifer's making it rain already. Happy Friday, everyone!
Nice.
Happy Friday, Brucifer. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And me and Brucifer are going to be working on a show. I want to read that comic, The Antagonists. I got so many comics to read. Being a friend of Brucifer has inspired me to get more into comics, and some other people too, Taladia, and
I want to read EVS's book.
Yeah. I want to do a review of that. I just gotta find the time to review it, but I want to read more. And honestly, growing up, I've always had, I've always not read too much. Is my personal thing that I should work on. So happy Friday, Brucifer. Thank you so much. Okay, but you'll be interested to see this, Voltaire. I know this will be interesting to you. Hold on. Let me bring it up. It's actually just from a IGN clip out, but it's pretty revealing, and you got to look at also their faces too, Rick Famuyiwa and Katie Sackhoff, because it feels like they're not saying something right. Okay, here is the clip, and I did get my new mouse, but I didn't connect it. All right. This is it's out on the porch. They delivered it, and I didn't get it when I took the dogs out. Okay, so who is the Mandalorian now? Is Bo-Katan the? Yes, they do. I was surprised that this was released like this. All right, let's take a look.
At this point, is what is
Okay, hold on. Let me turn up the volume. I can't have trouble hearing. All right.
that title mean? And Bo possessing the dark saber. I know that that there was a lot of expectations that might have shifted, both in terms of what it meant for Din Djarin, but also for Bo, and what does it mean? Who is the Mandalorian right at this point?
Who is the Mandalorian at this point? This is what everyone's asking. I'm happy with either. That's the thing. People might think that, oh, Max, you might be going a little bit hard on this certain topic. I like Bo-Katan. I'll be happy if she takes over the show. I mean, I won't be happy, but I'll be fine with it, But her answer is even more revealing than his.
And so I think it could be anyone.
Could you see a potential Bo-Katan spin-off?
Now watch this.
Does the Mandalorian become the Bo-Katan show? I mean,
oh, he asked that. Isn't that kind of? Can you? IGN has been getting better with the questions. You see how they were questioning Kathy? What about the show that didn't go through? I'm actually shocked that IGN is.
Is it called Din Djarin?
What?
Is the show called Din Djarin?
I know where you're going.
Is
it's called the Mandalorian. But if you go with that, man, that seems like
what kind of question is that? What kind of question is that?
It seems more like
bullshit.
It seems more like they're explaining it away now than it could be that. It seems like they're giving you an excuse rather than organically that it was always going to be the Mandalorian.
Oh, for fuck's sakes! If I hear you say organically one more goddamn time,
that's
unless
my
we're standing in line. Unless we're standing in line at a Whole Foods, brother.
Whole Foods.
Let me tell you, okay?
Yes. No, I'm serious. It feels like
it's
more
exactly.
like it feels like more
salad.
Like it feels
what it is, dude.
Bruce, get on here to tell me that.
It's word salad.
It feels more like an explanation after the fact than.
But it doesn't.
It does matter.
That's what I'm trying to say. Is that it should require no explanation.
There's people that care, Brian.
There are people that care.
I like either way. I'm fine either way.
I think as a person who also cares, quite possibly you might be overthinking a little bit too much, or you're.
This is movie talk. This is what we do.
Well, culture war bias show for
culture war. I don't care. I don't give a shit.
No. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the people who would be upset about her taking over the show as opposed to being Din Djarin.
Tell that to my.
Isn't that what the thing is?
Tell that to my wife, man. My wife that has no.
Are people upset because a strong woman's taking over?
No.
So there are some people, but I don't think that's what Max's point is.
Isn't that why they're mad now?
Some people are, but not Max. I mean, the show's called The Mandalorian.
If you guys think this is a bait and switch, the show's called Mandalorian. It doesn't specify which one.
I know, but that seems like you're explaining.
Most of the series, he was only known as Mando or the Mandalorian. I mean, the title has him in the middle of it, a picture of him.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter. You're right, because it's Bo-Katan now, whatever, but it was originally his show.
And there's more people that this or have a opinion on this than just culture warriors. It's not just culture warriors that are like, oh wow, what's happening with that's why it's a good topic, Brian. It's not just the culture warriors that it's getting replaced by a woman. Like my wife doesn't care about culture war shit. Absolutely does not care. And hey, Brucifer's here. Hey, Brucifer.
Hey.
Thank you for supporting. Oh, he likes to drop it hot and then drop out. Okay,
he's wearing his Macho Man T-shirt.
I agree with Brian.
Take a fat deuce and then deuce,
And that was your first mistake, Brucifer. Your first mistake. No, it feels more like explanations that I understand. It's not above my above me that I don't understand that it could be referencing more than one character. But does that originally feel like what that was their intention at the beginning of the show? I don't think so. That's what I'm getting at. You see what I'm going?
I still think it was a progression of the story that led.
It was organic. It just happened.
You're thinking it was a natural progression,
Yeah.
as opposed to like a surprise to them that this is how they decided.
Correct. Because he could have signed off for 3 seasons.
Well, that very well may be true.
And it had every intent of replacing him.
Are you guys working for Kathy's PR team here? Or I'm sorry, Christopher. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. don't put that evil on me.
No. I meant to. It's my damn mouse. I meant to make.
Listen, I will shake it so she makes it rain on me any day.
Oh boy, yeah. I wouldn't say no to the money.
No.
But did you hear Christopher Max's new mouse is sitting on his patio? He hasn't gone around to picking it up.
Are you kidding
me?
me?
I have to unplug this and plug it back in and download.
That literally takes like 2 seconds. Just plug and play.
All right. Well, maybe I will. What do you think, Taladia? Do you see what I'm going, man? It's yes, it can be explained away that the Mandalorian could mean more than one, and that's where I think that's where they're doing PR work. It feels very PR when people, even when you and Brian say it, it feels very PR for Lucasfilm. Well, it actually, fan, hey, actually, the Mandalorian does not say Din Djarin in it. It could mean any Mandalorian, and it could mean them as a whole. That seems very PR and damage control to me.
I have a theory about the Mandalorian.
What's that, CJ?
I think Grogu is going to jump and save Din Djarin from dying. And then it's going to make it appear as if Grogu died, but we all know he's got that armor on.
We're going to think Grogu died.
Yeah.
I don't think they would risk that.
But he's not going to die because he's going to have that armor.
Okay.
So what if Boba and Luke show up in the last episode to save him?
That would be cool.
That's really cool.
Well, they something might happen to Din Djarin, and where Boba Fett has to save him next season. In season 4 is more like Boba Fett season 2. Who knows? Katan and Boba Fett.
But
did you see that Instagram post by one of the?
Go ahead, CJ.
Oh yeah. Why else would they give him that big thing, like that round armor, other than to set something up?
To try to say that he's earning his way as a Mandalorian. I don't know. It could be a payoff.
Yeah, like I said, it could be a payoff.
Yeah.
I don't think he's dying. I just think that's just.
No, he's not gonna actually die. He's like
Whoever
I said,
said
your volume is really loud, CJ.
He's not.
I don't think he's gonna die. That would be crazy if he died, but I don't think he will.
I'm not actually saying that he's going to die.
Okay.
I want him to die.
It's going to make.
No, I'm saying the people who think he might die next week, which is no, he's not gonna die.
No.
Oh, you mean like Din Djarin?
CJH's point is that she gave him that big medallion thing. Someone's going to shoot him. It's going to bounce off of that thing, but we'll think he's dead. What famous movie is that where the guy had like a metal cigarette case and it caught a bullet so he didn't get shot? It's going to be something like that.
Make believe the audience died in this season, but comes back in the middle of season 4. Maybe, yeah, I could see that happening. Or let's see. Go ahead, Voltaire.
I was going to say, did you see? Maybe you're going to get to this, but did you see that Instagram post from the body actor for the Mandalorian? One of the guys who plays like. I'll find it. Yeah, I'll find it.
Okay. Well, here, watch Katie Sackhoff answer this.
I mean, we'll just have to wait and see.
From Amelia Clark.
Oh, what was that?
Now that we're at this point, what is
that? Does the Mandalorian?
But also look at Rick Famuyiwa when she say this. He's like, "Don't say anything. Don't say anything."
I mean, we'll just have to wait and see.
Okay. Well, that was my thought on it. I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting.
Now that we're at this point,
I might have to get that.
I mean, her getting the spinoff. I will
watch it.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch it for sure unless it's. She might have. I think she might show up in Ahsoka actually. Then her getting a spinoff.
Well, I don't think she needs a spinoff. It's basically her show, really.
It's only been one season. It hasn't been.
Yeah.
So I know Favreau said he wrote season 4 already and all that kind of thing, but them not announcing season 4 is not a small thing to me.
Okay.
Definitely saying stuff. So the accent about Mandalorian season 4 is like was already written. John already said it, not me. So ask John about it. So
yeah,
I probably will start production later this year with because Pedro's busy. He's gonna do both, The Last of Us and The Mandalorian back to back. So it's gonna be very
Well, he
busy
might be
for him.
busy. He's filming like 1 or 2 movies also in between.
And then he might do an A24 movie. So he's a busy actor. So because I already confirmed that The Last of Us season 2 will start filming later this year. So.
Well, he's not signed on for season 4. I really feel they would have announced it. They announced the Bad Batch season 3. Why wouldn't they have announced season 4? Even if.
Well, that now says like the final season, which makes sense. I'm sure.
I don't think some of these projects are gonna even happen because of the writers' strike.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh, the writer's strike. That's right. May 1st.
Oh, is that really happening?
It might.
It might.
Okay. That's happening. It's confirmed.
It might. It'll say May 1st, but we still have time for it.
All right. Let me see here. I'm bringing up a different kind of article. It's about beer. It's about beer.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
That's a controversial topic nowadays.
Well, I'm drinking Budweiser right now.
Uh-oh.
It's about the ultra kind of beer.
It still tastes like shit.
Who drank that?
I never understood how people could drink that
people
stuff.
who's doing that, like I see it every time I log into social media, like you're still giving the company money. So
I don't care who you give a beer can with their face on it. I'm not paying $35 for a 6-pack to
What?
get chipped. Yes.
Get the
Yes.
Hipster beer, you mean?
No, this isn't. Yeah, ultra right. I don't care. Listen, conservatives.
Anti-woke beer.
Conservatives do better than this. Do better than this. I don't care. Oh, it tastes like freedom. No.
Jesus Christ!
What did they do? Empty Budweiser cans into a new can?
This is more expensive than like what
IPAs.
Even like cage-free stuff like that. The upcharge for all this stuff for groceries. This is ridiculous. To get woke free, you have to pay through the nose.
Man,
did you see that? No, regardless of what you think of this, man, I capitalize on the situation. Go right ahead. There's so many beers out there, but let's actually play the ad. Let me see if I could play the ad here.
I can't.
Did you see
this? I don't take this. Oh my!
You didn't? Did you see the ad?
Is this a joke?
It's not a joke. This is the first time I'm hearing about this.
You didn't hear this?
No,
it was. Oh, come on, Voltaire. Even you could see a situation where like capitalize on the situation.
I know.
Yeah, they did it with Hershey's.
This I have never heard of.
As soon as Hershey's came out with the they them chocolates, and the Daily Wire guy came out with an alternative chocolate right away, and it was more expensive. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. I don't give a shit. Give me a quality product. I don't care what you put on the label. And it better be cheap. That's what. No, it better be cheap for me. This is real.
Cheap stuff.
So let's watch the.
America's been drinking beer from a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use.
Oh God.
That's hilarious.
I mean, it for marketing for people that really care about that. You know, who's drinking beer in the restroom?
Oh my God.
I guess they put
This
too much
is
estrogen
sad.
in Bud Light now.
This is sad.
This is sad.
It's really.
No,
Like, bro,
whatever loser buys beer for $35 for a 6-pack. That's even more than if you go to the stadium.
No.
I don't care what you want to do. Sell your
This is a
woke-free beer.
joke.
It's not a joke. He's selling it.
What is this? Freedom fries all over again?
You still brought the Bud Light thing, though. You still giving the company money, bro. All of these people who keep buying Bud Light.
Yes.
It tastes like shit.
I would drink a Bud Light right now.
I wouldn't. But
If it's
you giving the company
cheaper?
money. I keep seeing it every time on social media. Like, oh, Bud Light. It's like, but you keep buying it, but you're giving the company money every time.
How
Like,
can you scientifically prove it's woke free beer? Exactly. And you know what the quartering? You know the quartering, everyone?
Yeah.
His coffee brand coffee. The company that actually makes that before he slaps his label on it is woke as hell. There was a YouTuber that I used to collaborate with that did a deep dive on that, and the company that makes his coffee for him is super woke, super progressive, and he just slaps his quartering law branding on it. You can't prove that it's woke free, you know.
These guys are grifters.
Are they making his beer in his bathtub in his mother's house?
Oh no, he looks.
Yeah, keep playing the video.
I'm not saying he's living in his mother's house, but here we go.
Keep playing it.
This month, I celebrated my day 365 of womanhood, and Bud Light sent me possibly the best gift ever: a can with my
one can. You don't buy this on the shelf.
It's not for the general audience. If one can, they give to every influence they support.
Yeah.
I mean, I
didn't know they did. I didn't know they did other.
The can looks cool, but I mean, like
that looks cool. I mean, you can be in support of trans people, but that can does not look cool.
Yeah,
that looks like a horror movie.
Every influence.
That is not a flattering picture.
If I had the opportunity to buy if Bud Light's on sale at my local beer store.
I mean, it's always on sale.
And the Dylan Mulvaney. Yeah, it's not ultra right, that's for sure. The Dylan Mulvaney can is sitting right beside the regular can. I'm gonna pick up the regular can, and that's not because I'm phobic or anything. It's just because I don't want people's face on my can of beer when I'm looking at me when I'm drinking.
They're not making cans with her face on it.
I know.
Just one can.
I know.
It's just you get it. It's every influence always get free stuff from every company with the face on it, no matter what. So
strange Marvel thing. I don't know about that. I just don't care though.
That's
I don't know.
He's made an unbelievable amount of money on this whole thing. He's Nike.
Well, she.
Oh, sorry, she. I apologize. She's made a lot of money on this. She's got a tremendous amount of. I mean, what does she do? She's not an actress or anything. She's just an influencer,
right?
Good golly.
Yeah. I really don't want to get to the point on either side of politics where whoever they give a product to an influencer that we start boycotting. But people do what you're going to do. I'm not,
Oh, you see people and women are burning their Nike bras now.
Yeah, really? It worked. I mean, Anheuser-Busch released a statement today.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would like the update.
Yeah, the statement basically said, "We're sorry your feelings are hurt," but okay, it was a non-apology.
It was not a direct apology, but the fact that they still issued a statement, though, is meaningful in my opinion.
I like that they said it that simple, like it's not a big deal. Like, I'm sorry that your feelings are hurt, whatever.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right, here we go.
Face on it.
Okay. Well, they didn't play the whole video. Oh, I wanted to play the whole woke free video. Oh man. But anti-woke beer called out for costing 4 times more than Bud Light. 4 times more. I'm not buying that. And I think also that he may be in trouble for using Ultra because Anheuser-Busch also has a beer called Ultra.
Michelob Ultra, yeah.
Yes.
That's really
so
good.
if they want to, they could try to say, hey, let me see if I could find the whole video because it's funny.
It's a grift. It's a grift. He's trying to take advantage of it for sure.
Ultra right.
Ultra.
Come on, Strange Marvel.
I'm ultra right.
No unproven accusations in the chat, please.
Yeah. We love you though, Strange Marvel Theory, but I don't know about that. Okay.
Yeah, that's.
I posted if you're interested, I posted a link to Anheuser-Busch's statement in the group chat, and I also posted the thing from the body actor for the Mandalorian.
Okay.
If you're interested, I don't know how much you want to delve into this.
I'm interested now. It's kind of like okay. Well, that's also Strange Marvel Theories, right? Too. Whatever. I don't care. Listen, you're not hurting my feelings. It's just the pay for this. There's a lot of better beer you could get.
Very true.
Guinness. That's the good one for you.
Actually, the Japanese
drinking
beers,
beer
Asahi, Sapporo are my favorites personally.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
From a company that doesn't even know which restroom to use. That's why I created conservative.
Did they have the flushing sound?
Yeah,
yes.
sure did.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that the first time. Okay. Freedom speaks up.
That's ultra right, 100% woke-free beer.
Woke.
As conservatives, we're constantly getting hit in the face, left and right.
Hitting in the face
by the woke mind virus.
The woke mind virus.
Wait, he just left a bathroom. He was getting hit in the face left and right. Just saying.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right.
You know what they say about those public restrooms for some of these people?
Yeah.
Last place we want it.
The best place
is in
after
our
church?
Beer.
Is in our beer. The last.
If you know which bathroom to use, you know what beer you should be drinking. Stop giving money to woke corporations that hate our values.
My values is $35 shipped. $20 for a 6-pack. If it's that much shipping, at least get it down like $10 for a 6-pack. God damn.
This is how much Freedom costs. $35.
Yeah,
Freedom
come on. He's about to hit a beer off a tee. I mean, have somebody pitch it to you. God, that's
if it's on the shelf, I don't care what I don't care what's on the can. $35 compared to you could probably get a 6-pack for $10 to $12 of Bud Light, maybe less. I will pick the Bud Light every time.
And they already recovered 90% of whatever they lost in stock value. So
yeah,
they make
Cannon blast.
And to the rest of you woke corporations, stay the away from our kids.
Whoa.
Wow, so tough, buddy.
Toxic.
Very toxic.
No, hey, the one thing I do actually respect is that people should have a say over what happens with their kids. It's very complicated for me personally. I understand why people are,
Well, it's not like they're rounding up kids and just bringing them to story time. Parents are actually going with them.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You can't tell other people how to parent their kids unless they're abusing them.
Buy yours online in 42 states at ultrarightbeer.com.
No, nobody's buying this. Who's buying this?
No, some people have, as a virtue signal.
Oh no, they'll sell.
The only way you're buying ultra right beer is a virtue signal. How do you like that?
How much alcohol is in that beer anyway?
I don't know. I already
probably 5%, 4.5%. But here's the thing: just like that Daily Wire chocolate, it's way more expensive.
Signal.
But
the
they sold it.
Chocolate is a virtue signal too. Yeah,
they're making a statement. Just like people who buy Bud Light to destroy it on video, they're doing it to make a statement. You're still giving the company.
It's the exact mirror of the other side of a virtue. Of being progressive. I am so not woke. It's an anti-woke virtue signal. Okay, let me see. let's get to. I wasn't playing. I'm sorry, everyone. We're gonna get back to entertainment talk. I'm just beer isn't a kid's product. That's true.
I think you should collaborate with Dane on that one.
Let me see. That's fine, Strange World. You like whatever you want. I don't care. Whatever you want to research, you want to do. I'm not saying Dylan Mulvaney is a great person. I have no freaking idea. No idea. I just don't care. I just don't care that much based on the cost of thing. If you want me to show up, I'm a consumer that doesn't care about your politics. I just want a good product. Just like I supported EVS. I finally bought his comic. Doesn't mean I agree with everything he does or says. Looks like a good comic. And I didn't pay full price for it. I got a dented version. I'm like, wow, I could roll with that. You know?
Let me tell you, once football season starts back up and they pour in those Bud Lights at the stadiums, they will be bored.
Okay.
Brucifer, have you read EVS's comic, by the way?
I have quite a few. Well, I'm not reading ISO.
No, not ISO. I mean EVS's comics.
Move on, Matt. Starsky, you said
what is green? His green. I have most of his Green Lantern run.
No, I'm talking about his self.
Oh, I mean, Cyberfrog.
Yeah.
No.
But Brucifer, you
I read the Cyberfrog in what was that, 90s when he wrote it.
I'd like your opinion as a comic connoisseur. I think you have an obligation to read and review.
Okay.
I'll read anything. I actually have a
well, you know what, Brucifer? I have a few comics that after I read them, I could ship them for you to borrow, read them, and review if you don't want to buy them yourself. I have also Dreamwalker. I have Cyberfrog and another Comicsgate comic if you want to.
Brucifer doesn't want your toilet comics. He's going to get his own.
I don't read them in the restroom. I don't do that.
I have a comic book called Cancel America, and some people off the title alone in the picture on the cover. I'll get a picture later on, but
oh no,
you know, certain people went off. You can't cancel America, blah 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 blah. It's woke, blah blah blah. The story was written by a right-wing conservative going against the left.
Isn't that hilarious?
Everybody jumped to conclusion.
Oh wow, people don't want me to talk about the beer. Oh boy, CJH left. I'm sorry, CJH. We'll move on now after this. I just want to hear the statement here. As the CEO of a company founded in America's heartland more than 165 years ago, I am responsible for ensuring every customer feels proud of the beer we brew. We are honored to be part of the fabric of this country. Anheuser-Busch employs more than 18,000 people. That's actually what I care about, regardless of what this feel. I care about the people working. And our independent distributors employ an additional 47,000 valued colleagues. We have thousands of partners, millions of fans, and a proud history supporting our communities, military, first responders, sports fans, and hardworking Americans everywhere. We never intended to be part of a discussion that divides people. We are in the business of bringing people together over a beer. My time serving this country, this also served the country, taught me of the importance of accountability and the values upon which America was founded: freedom, hard work, and respect for one another. As CEO of Anheuser-Busch, I am focused on building and protecting our remarkable history and heritage. I care deeply about this country, this company, our brands, and our partners. I spend so much time traveling across America, listening and learning from our customers, distributors, and others. Moving forward, I will continue to work tirelessly to bring great beer to consumers across. That doesn't really address,
Yeah.
We never intended to. Okay.
No, he did. That's Brucifer's point, and he's right. He didn't apologize, but he still issued a statement, didn't he?
Well, don't they say never apologize?
Correct.
So
why issue any statement?
But now they want an apology? This is like, what do you want? You want an apology? It's done. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Let's over talk to Moonshine Talk.
No matter what statement they put out, no one will be satisfied. So
exactly, because now some of the people on Twitter, that's not an apology, whereas the other people are like, why are you even saying anything? You know, so they should just shut their.
I don't even. I mean, CJH, I love you, man. Come back. But I don't even consider that political talk. That's just asinine to spend that amount of money on a virtue signal. That's a virtue signal.
It's calling
Right?
out a grift, really, is what it is.
It's a virtue signal. I'm buying a beer for $35 for a 6-pack.
Yeah.
That doesn't make logical sense at all. You know?
Hey, Max, check the group chat.
Okay.
Group DM? Okay.
Yeah, group DM.
Sorry, everyone. Oh,
So-
no. You have this?
Yes, I have that.
Oh, God.
Because it's sold out like the first day. I was like, let me grab one before it sells out.
Jeez, that really looks like. Okay, put it up.
Yeah.
This is EVS's nightmare. Cancel America.
Captain Antifa. Oh, you got a signed copy, Brucifer?
No, I just took that picture from
okay.
eBay. My copy's not signed.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
Yeah, this is this put out by a right wing creator, but everybody thought it was a left wing.
Oh yeah. I thought it was too. So it was actually made by a right winger.
Yeah, he's making fun of the left.
Oh.
Captain Antifa.
and his sidekick Lucille.
Lucille.
Is it good writing at least, or?
I don't know. I never read it.
That looks cooler than the.
But actually, I should read it. I'll read it this weekend. I gotta open it up.
Oh, hang on! It's a captain, his platonic sidekick. Scroll back down.
I
Like
mean,
he's not even man enough to make her his girlfriend.
This is. Oh, we are losing viewers over this stuff. But this is better than what was that comic that they came out with? I forget that really woke comic that everyone's making fun of.
Oh, yeah, with like one of the characters was named Safe Space or something.
Yes. That's the one I'm talking about.
Oh, that comic never came out. It was just an idea they were playing around with.
Okay. Well, that actually looks 24 thrilling pages of two-fisted progressive First Amendment action the way you like it. I thought I already told you on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram to shut up.
Everybody, we're not talking politics. We're just mocking everybody going crazy over politics. You know.
Yes,
so,
I'm mocking the right for going crazy about this because they thought it was the left, and it's just the cover's funny, mocking the left.
Yeah,
it's extremes on both ends. That's all.
Yes. All right, let's get to the important topics. All right. Hold on, let me bring this up. Entertainment.
Thank you for showing me that, Bruce. That was hilarious.
Maybe I will review it.
Yeah, I want to review it. Have an exclusive for my channel. Okay.
Anyway.
All right, let's get to the important stories. Brie Larson.
Oh boy.
This is the most important thing I've heard about the Marvels. Brie Larson says her bra and Captain Marvel 2 was a whole team effort.
Oh, it's because a fan asked the other day where they could get it. So yeah, I remember this. Yeah. So she responded to the fan on Twitter. I think it was today.
Yeah.
And then she gave her answer.
I guess you could tell it's a slow news day.
Yeah.
The release of the new trailer has led to much controversy and conversation, not necessarily due to the MCU's film's contents, but more due to its claimed wokeness.
Jesus Christ.
Feature, Jesus Christ, I don't know is woke. I don't know. A feature considered bad by many review bombing it. Beyond this, another conversation about the trailer that didn't pertain to the movie's story cropped up on Twitter, leading to a response from Carol Danvers, actor herself. Brie Larson answers viral fan question in a response to a curious Twitter user asking what bra Brie Larson was wearing with a crop tank. I can't finish this. I can't do this.
Fan who asked it. I know. Okay.
The user who posted the question, MTV's Jackass, tweeted Tuesday that she wanted to know as the struggle with all her life. She struggled with this all her life. I need to know what bra she's wearing. That looks good. And what type of shirt? I've struggled with this all of my life.
Hey, I mean, hey, that's a simple question. She just wanted to know, and she answered.
She's helping out the women out
Yeah,
there.
she's helping her friend out.
She wore a Chantel US t-shirt bra with an extra strap stitched in, and that the people needed new scientific breakthroughs to make this easier. She cited the costuming as a whole team effort. Basically, we need new scientific breakthroughs to make this easier. Shout out to Rebecca Higgins for engineering the beauty we've seen on screen. Okay, this was interesting.
You know,
It's tough being a woman, boys.
Yeah, that's like some of my coworkers that they're female. A lot of them are well endowed, and bulletproof vests aren't made for women that are well endowed.
Okay.
So they had to go back and make a brand new vest for them.
That could also help the Manziers as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few guys I work with that need Manziers.
Oh God, Ministry of Wrongthink left a super chat. Ministry of Wrongthink $9.99. If her team was supporters as the bra itself, by God, they're the best friends a girl could ask for. I thought that was going to be Jeremy or someone that was interested in this one.
Hey, but I mean, hey.
Proof fast. God damn you, Degrassi.
Oh my God, Degrassi.
I mean, she looks great there. I mean, I'm not focused on the area that the question was about, but she looks super tough. She looks terrific. She was exercising, and I see her all the time. I subscribe to her YouTube channel. A lot of times she was, exercising.
Oh, doing the
Brie Larson.
Yeah.
Are you talking about Brie Larson?
Yeah.
Page, okay.
And then I stopped watching because I felt really weird just watching her exercise all the time.
You should.
I was like,
I
should. No, I mean, but that's what the content she decided to do. I was like, I don't know if I want to watch this for long, at least.
That's what happens to the mouse.
No. The mouse. The mouse was Twitter, or the mouse. I don't know what I'm saying. All right.
Yeah, sticky mouse.
Yeah. Underboob. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'll keep it clean the rest of the night.
We're getting in real trouble here. I was just working on my female viewership and analytics is finally starting to go up.
Good.
But I don't know if this is helping.
No, it's not. It's not.
This is interesting. I have a video to share, and then okay. I have a video to share about the Acolyte. It's actually a very good interview. But first, let's talk about James Bond. Let's see
before you say that, okay, everyone like, subscribe.
James Bond,
we're very
the
close
number
to
one franchise out there.
Subs, so let's go.
Yeah, thank you, Brucifer. I appreciate that.
Although personally, I love what's the name of Mission Impossible better than James Bond these days.
EVS is. I don't even know where EVS is, Darcipio. Okay,
He's having a few drinks tonight.
He's drinking the ultra right.
He was very happy about Anheuser-Busch coming out with that statement.
I want to see someone. Why? I want to react to someone.
No, never mind.
I want to react to someone actually, making a video, a YouTuber that buys that just for a virtue signal. I can't wait. All right, so next, James Bond actor.
Has a good head.
Oh,
no! What?
Okay, yeah.
Your beer has to have a good head on it.
Okay. I'm not going to test it. Next, next James Bond actor casting search gets surprising update. What is this surprising update? I actually liked. Oh, go ahead.
Let's read the article.
Okay. As the search for replacement for James Bond star continues, a new movie's casting director shared a surprising update on progress thus far. 2021's No Time to Die marked the final outing as 007 for the most recent Bond, Daniel Craig, as MGM now looks for the 8th actor to take on one of the most famous roles in movie history. And I like Aaron Taylor Johnson. I was hoping he would get it over the past few months.
I would love if it was Aaron Taylor Johnson. He's young too, so 32. I think he is, or 33 something. So he's still young.
No, not the ultra white, ultra right.
Oh, jeez.
But I think you get a discount if you are though. Oh no!
Whoa, Max!
Okay.
Whoa.
I don't know.
So
sorry.
Oh,
Go ahead.
so over the last few months, like it says it's rumored for Aaron Taylor, but you know, I had a thought of somebody who could play Bond.
Who?
The guy from Renfield.
Oh, Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not a bad pick. He's young, yeah. I mean, a little bit. Same age as Robert Pattinson.
Will the rumors have claimed Aaron Taylor Johnson? Let's see what else they say. Even with no set release date confirmed for the 26th Bond film, but with this story having been a staple in Hollywood for well over a century, the search for the next 007 is one that countless fans intrigued. James Bond casting director shares update on search. Speaking with Radio Times, James Bond casting director Debbie McWilliams stated there actually haven't been any conversations with potential actors. Well, what kind of update is that?
It's all for the clicks.
Then No Time to Die was recently, so at least they gotta wait a couple of years until the next one. But I'm pretty sure they probably have, like, you know how the Broccoli family is. They probably have picks. They probably have people who's going to play them. They just haven't talked to them yet.
I think they should pick Reggie Page from Dungeons and Dragons.
But you got to remember, if you're going to play James Bond, you have to be a British actor. It can't be an.
He's a British actor.
Tom Hiddleston,
hey CJH,
Elba. I would love that, but
I thought they were going to go after Cavill
I would
for a
love
while.
those both of that Marvel Strange, but like they just wouldn't.
Well,
I could see Cavill as a James Bond villain rather than.
I don't know. I thought they were going to go for Cavill for the longest time. He just seems like
Unfortunately, but they went to Daniel Craig when he got the role back in.
I wish they would do another Man from U.N.C.L.E. movie.
Yeah, that was great, but no chance on that because of the cannibal.
He didn't do anything.
I don't know. I mean, it's just
You
why would you spend money on it?
Could recast that role and just do a Man of U.N.C.L.E. too. But hey, Guy Ritchie, do you, buddy?
Yeah. Well, McWilliams shared how busy Bond producer Barbara Broccoli and the team have been on other projects, while revealing there's no conversation being had at the moment on casting. The rumor she hears
growing up with a name like Barbara Broccoli.
Yeah. She has lots of money.
Broccoli family.
Yeah. The rumor she hears about who will be the next actor to play the role actually made her die laughing as she threw out the theory of how newspapers fill in news gaps with a James Bond story when they haven't got anything else to write about. She's talking about
that is true. She's right about that. She's right about that. Like, they always talk about this is going to be James Bond. This is going to be like.
Why can't people just wait and see? Oh.
Has she been on the internet?
No. This comes following Avengers Age of Ultron's Aaron Taylor Johnson debunked rumors about him being in talks role, calling it flattering, but also trying to stay humble about the possibility as well. Okay, so there's no news. So this article is part of the problem. Damn you. I want an update on Bond. I didn't like
next year.
I didn't like the last two Bond movies, honestly.
I mean, just Daniel Craig didn't want to do it no more, which I understand. I mean, hey, like I understand Daniel Craig. He was amazing on James Bond, without doubt. He was great.
Really, you liked him as Bond?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I thought he was good some of the time, like a third of the time.
He doesn't have the charisma, the looks, or the
class. I hate to
class,
say it.
or for people to want to rip the clothes off.
I mean, to me, it doesn't matter about that. I enjoy his journey.
He's got not enough sex appeal?
No.
Okay. All right.
Daniel Craig destroyed his body from making deep.
Really? After you simp for Cavill?
No, I understand. Yeah, I would totally.
You want to be in a Cavill sandwich?
I would totally pick Cavill over Craig. Yeah. What about you, Taladia?
Cavill over Craig? I mean, Cavill did say that he lost James Bond to Daniel Craig. So if they would have picked Cavill back in, when did Casino Royale come out?
2006.
2006 when they were casting around maybe some 2003 or 4, whatever.
No, because it took
Or 5.
between.
Like they would have. I would have got Henry Cavill to play Bond for all those movies.
No,
But
but
hey,
we got to remember, it's taken James Bond from 2002 to 2006. Took them a long time to cast Daniel Craig.
yeah,
as
they
well.
did. Yeah.
And when they casted him, it was in 2005. I
Yep.
remember that. I remember that specifically. That there was a big press conference and everything.
I'm still waiting.
So, as far as the next James Bond go, it could be 2 years, it could be 3 years, it could be 4 years. It depends on how things are going to progress with the team at MGM, because they could cast someone, let's say next year as an example, or they could wait another 2 years. Who knows? Time will tell. I mean,
I know people wanted to see James Bond on TV, but like I was like, no, I'd rather see have James Bond on the big screen and have maybe spin-offs of James Bond on.
I think Bond should
on
only
Amazon.
just be like Bond should have movies and comics. That's pretty much it, right?
Yeah.
And like if you think about it, if they were gonna do another James Bond film, let's wait until the 75th anniversary for that, because 75 years is coming up pretty soon as well. So if
Go ahead, Claudia. Go ahead.
I was gonna say that the reason why I say that it's because, like, obviously with a Bond film, you need to have a director, you need the stunt team, all of that inclusion. It'll take time to get all of that sorted. And location and filming takes about a year or two as well. So if you include all of that editing, you're looking maybe 3 years at max, 3 to 4 years. So that's what I'm saying. They should just wait until the 75th anniversary to have the next Bond film out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I do want to. I was looking at the likes. We're up to 23 likes. We have a 40 like goal for MME now. We have
Warner
we have
Brothers.
70 likes to get there. Please, it really helps the show more than you know. It helps us reach a wider audience. It helps the channel actually grow. The only thing that helps the channel grow is your support by liking the video and sharing it and commenting. It really helps. We really appreciate everyone being here. That leads into the next story that they might be waiting for Bond and for this. Hold on, let me see, because Amazon has bought the MGM rights IPs, and this really gets me excited.
Well, Jeff Snyder confirmed all of this like 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember on the podcast, he was talking about all of this, that RoboCop, Stargate, whatever, Bond, Barbershop. I wonder if Ice Cube is gonna be involved with the Barbershop thing.
I don't know.
You know how he is. He doesn't like that Warner Brothers owns
the
Friday franchise.
I like RoboCop and Stargate. The other stuff, I'm not like, okay, Legally Blonde, Barbershop, cool. But I'm really excited.
Bring back Peter Weller, please.
Hi, do you want that? Do you want Peter Weller
yes,
back?
If you bring back Top Gun Maverick, if you bring back Michael Keaton, whatever, Tobey Maguire, Andrew, whatever, and people want to see more of Peter, bring him back. Have a TV show with his character. One movie, I'll be fine.
See, that's where I've got frustrated with the Terminator franchise. I think it was better when they didn't try to bring back Arnold, when they did the Sarah Connor Chronicles.
You know how people is. Except for the 2015.
I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but what do you guys think, Taladia? Do you think they need Peter Weller for the RoboCop reboot? Maybe they do. The other one didn't do. The other one's a great movie, but it didn't do well.
I really think when it comes down to what's it called?
Of course, W has a piece of Stargate.
When it comes down to RoboCop, what's the word I'm looking for? Doing a reboot makes more sense, right? And not Peter Weller. You can't use Peter Weller over and over and over again, like they did with what's his name, Arnold Schwarzenegger for Terminator, and like doing Sylvester Stallone to do Rocky. Think about it, it makes sense for them just to recast, just do a different actor, like maybe even bring a younger actor in.
Yeah, but like they just, to me, you could have Peter come back and do a TV show, and then you could reboot a movie. I'll be fine if you give him a TV show of his continuation with his character. He's not gonna do the stunts, which nobody in Hollywood does stuff with Tom Cruise. I would love to see Peter come back and do his RoboCop character, or at least have a cameo in the new movie or TV show.
I think Peter Weller as a cameo makes more sense than him doing, being RoboCop himself.
Okay. Well, since we are a little light on topics tonight, I thought I might try something as well, another member's benefit. So team members of Team MME and people on the panel, here is an invite to an off-air hangout where we can watch trailers and stuff where we're not going to get copyright. We might only do like 30 minutes later. And then I will post it in the channel section, community, just in case people want to watch like trailers, funny videos, music videos, who knows, whatever you guys want to watch. Let me post this in the community section, a members hangout, probably like 30 minutes. Not right now, but that's for later. I just wanted to get the link up there.
The new RoboCop will absolutely be a woman. Please no, for the love of God, just no.
So, considering you are light on topics, Max, do you mind if I add a topic in?
Sure. I do have some still, but go ahead. I was just getting the it's set up for members, and then I also want to put the link in the chat if anyone else, no pressure, in the chat would like to join. I'm going to try to see what kind of fun we can have off air. I don't know.
Off stream, yeah.
Yeah. Let me bring up the hold on here. But I do. Yeah. What was your topic going to be about, Claudia?
Well, I've been doing some research for the last 24 hours with the whole Suicide Squad Killer Justice League being delayed thing. And apparently new reports has come out and suggesting that the game is going to be what's the word I'm looking for? They're gonna rework the game to have offline mode, so you'll be able to play the story campaign offline.
Oh, okay.
So that's
well,
what
take the live elements like those, like how Avengers was. You just teach everything. Like those.
So it'd be like Avengers essentially. So like Marvel's Avengers had offline mode for the story campaign, and when you went online, you got to play with your friends. So that's what they might end up doing for Suicide Squad, which I think could be a good thing. But like I said, the game is like 9 months out, so who knows what will happen between now and then. But everyone's got to be excited for Marvel Spider-Man 2 because that's coming out at the end of this year, and I definitely will be covering that, especially for on MME. I really would love to talk about Marvel Spider-Man 2 and Marvel games and DC games as well. Bring that on to MME, international and whatnot.
Yeah, we just whenever you want to start. Whenever you want to set up the first stream, just set it up and just let me know. That's whatever you want to do, man.
Yeah. Of course.
All right, so I got that little hangout stream for later just to try it out. See if anyone actually likes to do that. No pressure if you don't want to come. It's also a test to see if people are interested. So if no one wants to show, if it's just me in there, then I'm not going to do it again.
Well, I'm already in there, so you don't need to worry.
Okay, all right. But what do you think, CJH Voltaire? What do you think about this? Are these properties get you excited for another reboot, another shot at Stargate, RoboCop, or maybe you're looking for Legally Blonde reboot, CJH? I like that movie.
Well, I wouldn't mind them continuing the reboot that they had before. It was okay.
Of Legally Blonde?
Joe Kinnaman, the 2015 reboot of RoboCop. That is
the RoboCop.
Oh, I love that movie. It's just that it's so much time's passed that it wasn't very profitable.
Yeah, it wasn't profitable. They cut so much from that movie that it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Okay, Voltaire, what do you think?
I think that they could use Peter Weller, and I do think that there's a call for RoboCop. I mean, he's old, but in the costume, who cares, right? So
it's a stunt double.
Yeah,
just like
right.
the Mandalorian. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but if you think about it, Peter Weller did his own stunts for the original film.
Well, that's not happening now.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah.
not happening. I mean, yeah.
And you know what? I mean, it kind of lends itself to a TV series. I feel like RoboCop. It could be a good cop show. A week to week.
See,
There was a TV show back in the 90s.
I think
RoboCop.
Peter Weller did great with the old movies. I don't like. I'm not opposed for him being in there, but I would prefer they get a new actor. Honestly, I think it'd make it more fresh. But I understand. I'm not going to be like whining about it if they bring him back. As long as it's good, I don't care. But here's some other stuff that's in here. Deadline reports that among those properties are popular past franchises that include RoboCop, Stargate, Legally Blonde, Fame, Barbershop, The Magnificent Seven. Now these are some other ones that might be interesting. Pink Panther and the Thomas Crown Affair. That might be a good one.
So Amazon would be smart to make a week-to-week cowboy show because nobody's done that for a long time. That would actually be cool.
They call it the Magnificent Seven. That has some marketing pull behind it. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
And Stargate would be another one too, where they could do weekly show like what's it called, Star Trek.
Well, they had two Stargate shows.
Yeah, I remember.
Which were
Amazon. You know, we want Amazon to do well with these shows. I mean, they're coming out with a Dark Tower series, which I have a lot of high hopes for. If you've read the Dark Tower books, the movie, don't forget the movie. The movie is
that movie does not exist.
It's just terrible. But if you've read the books, there's a tremendous amount of storytelling in those books, and I hope they do it right. But the person they've hired to do it, to be the showrunner, who was it again? I can't remember. Do you remember, Anthony? It was he had some good credibility from something he'd done before. I can't remember off the top of my
Was
head.
it Mike?
Mirko.
I forgot. I think it was. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I forgot the name, but.
Sorry, I was getting a little hot.
Netflix. Oh my God, Amazon been doing good lately. They're doing a video game adaptation, the God of War video game adaptation. That's Sony Greenlight. They're doing the Spider-Verse. Mike. Flanagan. That's how you say his name. That's who's doing the Dark Tower. It's a series with Amazon. He got to deal with Amazon. Thank you, DeGrasse. Amazon's doing good. They got the God of War adaptation coming.
The Silk show.
The show, yeah. They got the Spider-Verse characters, Black Noir TV show coming. They got a lot of Spider-Verse TV show with for Chris Miller doing that, all of that. So they have Amazon's doing good lately. And they're spending $1 billion a year.
I hope they're still going to do Rings of Power season 2. I haven't heard anything.
They're already shooting that right now.
Yeah, they're shooting it.
Yeah,
but it's interesting if HBO has a competing series coming out. That's really fascinating. If they do.
The computer series will be Harry Potter, and that's it.
Well, no, I mean, it wasn't there rumors that they were going to have a separate Lord of the Rings series?
That's a movie. That's movie.
No, they're making movies.
Yeah, that's a movie. They're making that with New Line Cinema. That Lord of the Rings is, and they talking to Peter Jackson coming back and do one. Which
overall, this is great. Maybe we'll watch Oregon Trail on the Hangout. I didn't watch that trailer yet. Maybe people have some trailers or funny videos. I'm all for this though. RoboCop, Stargate, all those properties. As long as it's good, I'm fine with it. Let me see.
Amazon is a great streaming service.
You're near the end of topics. So okay, let me get the Chris Pratt article.
Mario is about to hit $1 billion. Like
yes, 500 million.
It's gonna hit $1 billion.
That's domestic, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's gonna hit $1 billion.
No, that's worldwide.
Yeah, worldwide. So it's gonna hit $1 billion. That's gonna be the first $1 billion movie of 2023.
That's awesome.
That's great.
It's just Mario. It's Mario. So
it makes the excuses seem lamer from Hollywood. It really does.
Mm-hmm.
Because people will go support a good product. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know what if the industry was such in trouble, you wouldn't be getting $1 billion movies. It just means the quality is too bad. They're, in my opinion, they're just factory produced and they don't have a lot of them lack a lot of soul.
Mario been around for a long ass time, so it's not surprising that it's gonna hit a.
Now, if Garfield hits like this, then you're like, what the hell was Chris Pratt?
Oh, if Garfield hit $1 billion, that would be crazy.
Garfield.
All right.
I do like lasagna, though, I will say. And I hate Mondays. So
hey, Taladia, can you tell Cal in the other StreamYard that that's for he's cool to he's secured his spot for the hangout?
What's that say?
That's in the private chat. It's just going to be like 20-25 minutes probably. Okay. Let's see what else he's going to do. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's probably going to be if Garfield gets $1 billion, that's going to be like, what the hell was with Chris Pratt? The Electric State.
And we call Chris Pratt the king of animated box office.
Yeah.
Bill Murray couldn't do it.
I do want to watch the Terminal List. I didn't watch season 1.
It's like The Punisher, literally like The Punisher.
Well, that's great. The Terminal List prequel show he's also in.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Cowboy Ninja Viking?
What?
Oh, I never heard of this.
It's a comic book adaptation or something. I've never read the book.
What does it say? Chris Tapp was heading to be Power Ranger. It was past reported from 2018. The movie has been delayed due to script issues. That's definitely not.
I don't think it's going to keep still happening.
That's never coming out.
Especially now that he has another $1 billion franchise.
And plus
Jurassic World, Guardians, and now Mario.
Yeah, if Garfield hit $1 billion, I would be shocked.
It's not going to happen.
I'll be shocked. I don't think it will.
He doesn't have that kind of clout that Mario does.
No, Mario is a brand, like a well-known brand. Garfield is too, but
not like Mario. The hot take is though that I like that Tomorrow World movie that Chris Pratt did for Amazon. I actually enjoyed that.
For Chris McKay. Yeah, Chris McKay.
I like that.
Yeah, that was a fun movie. It was. I felt very summer blockbuster.
I don't know if it's getting a sequel. I believe it. I think it is.
I thought they were.
Somebody in the chat could confirm if that movie's getting a sequel. But I thought that movie was fun.
Hey, Matt, Max, I sent you I put a picture in the
group DM.
Okay.
I want the panel's reaction to this.
I saw it. My God. My God, Lucifer, man. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I know. It's just they need to stop already.
I actually like this.
I mean, the art looks cool.
That's kind of cool. I understand they're overdoing the Spider-Man.
Marvel comics a long time ago. So
oh, really?
God, how many Spider-Man variants are they going to do?
Well, this year alone, they had Disney Princess Spider. They had Night Spider, which was Black Cat Spider. They had.
Let me see if I can get that big.
Kraven the Hunter Spider, and they just came out with Spider Boy this week.
What?
Good golly.
Yeah, Spider Boy is going to be Spider-Man's new sidekick, but people are already complaining that it might be a transgender character because the Spider Boy's name is Bailey.
That art looks cool, though. I like the way. I mean, this is one of the cooler ones, though. I gotta admit.
So it would be Nightcrawler with his Nightcrawler powers plus Spider powers.
A spider is a Nightcrawler too, if you think about it.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I've got to head off, so I'll talk to you a bit later.
All right,
okay.
bud.
Thanks, Lottie.
Right,
I guarantee you, Sony would use this character in the Spider-Verse movies.
But other than I understand the context. They're way overdoing the Spider-Man spin.
The costume looks amazing, though.
Yeah. What do you think, CJH?
Too many Spider-Man.
Too many Spider-Man. Voltaire. This looks cool though.
So, as somebody who read Spider-Man from when he was a kid, this is too many bloody Spider-Man. It doesn't stop. My God, I mean, I remember when I was a kid, they had what they had Amazing Spider-Man, Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man. I thought, wow, that's a lot of books for one character, but they've just expanded upon it. Jeez.
Maybe they're trying. Maybe they're trying to do it so next Spider-Verse movie they can have more. I don't know.
Hold on, I'm gonna put a picture of Spider-Boy.
Spider-Boy. Too many cooks. I like this though. Out of all of them, this is my favorite.
Nightcrawler's his own deal, though. I mean, he's a cool character. Well, whatever, you know. I mean, for Into the Spider-Verse, where they're all getting together, have as many as you want. I guess that doesn't really matter, you know.
Yeah, let me bring up the other image here.
Yeah, back in the Degrassi's talking about when the 90s, when Marvel needed money, they did team ups with DC. They crossed Superboy and Spider-Man and made Spider-Boy.
That's just great.
Yeah, they did they matched
was he
Wolverine
Kryptonian
with,
still?
I never read it. 90s comics were horrible. You know, they mashed up Wolverine and Batman. It was a whole big. It was. Yeah. Ugh.
All right.
I love Jim Lee X. I think Jim Lee X.
This is Spider-Boy. He looks all right.
Christ.
He looks okay, I guess.
He's got the Jordans going.
I like that part. I like the shoes. I like the Jordans.
It does look like a rip-off Jordans.
Yeah. This almost looks like a Blue Beetle type thing.
He has 6 eyes, which was like, wait, what?
Yeah. A pretty big head, too.
Yeah, they are overdoing it. It's kind of I like the shoes. This looks very much like Blue Beetle to me.
Yep.
That
what
design
they're,
on his
what
shoulders.
they're overdoing it is the live action Spider-Verse characters they're doing for us. Krim the Hunter and Molotov. What else? What they're doing? What's that one? Adam Webb, whatever. Like somebody needs to stop with these. Like Venom 3, like just stop. Nobody cares.
Batclaw. That was his name, Batclaw. It's Batman and Wolverine, Batclaw.
Well, thank you for sharing. Let's look at the Mario box office because that is a huge story. It is significant. Let me see here. What the hell's going on with damn mouse is on the porch?
You know, your mouse could have been hooked up already.
It could have.
Aren't you worried about porch pirates?
No.
Okay.
We have a fenced-in yard, and the dogs, anyone that approaches, like, lose their shit. Like, that's the one good thing about having these crazy dogs. No, I'm sorry. There's lots of great things about having them. All right.
I had Porch Pirate raise some comic books. They were literally sitting on the stoop, these kids, opening my comics.
Oh my god! At your house, don't you have some kind of warning about who you are? Like,
dude, it's like cameras everywhere. I was like, wait, what the hell? They ran until they came out the door.
God, if they only knew whose house it was and what you got going on in there.
So Thursday, almost 10 million. Wednesday, that's really good during the week. Tuesday, look at that.
And it's gonna hit 72 million. They said they're gonna this week. It's gonna go by 72 million.
Wow.
Sorry, what's its worldwide box office right now?
Go Mario.
500.
Oh, 500 is worldwide.
Oh, why am I looking at IMDb? Oh,
it's already at 500.
This isn't updated.
Yeah,
okay.
but
I was thinking it was 500 domestic. Oh, but that's still significant. Yeah,
it's gonna hit a billion like this.
What if they opened in Japan this weekend? Then it would.
International numbers aren't updated.
International. Okay.
It's already hit 500 million. Just they got to update on the website. But once it hit Japan, it's over.
When does it hit Japan? I guess it's because it's not Chris Pratt.
They haven't said yet, but whatever it does it's good. It's gonna hit a billion. Like Mario is very popular overseas as well.
That's bizarre. Well, of course it's popular, but why is it so slow with Japan? It's home country. It's weird.
Yes, it should have been.
Probably because the voice actors are different. I don't know. They probably.
I don't think they
I'm
care
thinking because
about
it's Illumination that it was made here, and the voice actors for America may have been done first.
I would so like to see a Japanese version with Japanese voices and English subtitles.
Yeah.
Well, maybe
they probably will get that once the Mario release over there.
That's my guess, is that it wasn't made in Japan. It was made here. Illumination, right? I think they make it here, at least. I don't know.
We probably, I guarantee you, we're gonna get a sequel announcement doing CinemaCon next week.
It releases 6. What is it?
You said what?
It releases what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4 days before it goes to digital.
In Japan, that's interesting.
That type of difference makes me think it's like voice acting or voice talent. That's what makes that's what I think. Okay.
Does anyone watch anime on the panel?
Only Demon Slayer.
I don't watch anime.
Oh, you see, Demon Slayer came back.
I love Demon Slayer. I don't even love anime, but I love Demon Slayer. And even if you're not into anime, go do yourself a favor and watch Demon Slayer and read the manga because it's fantastic.
I want to. My wife watched it without me. I like the art for Demon Slayer. I eventually want to watch it though, because it looks like a really cool anime.
Creed 312 VOD in 28 days. Yeah, I did, and I watched it on VOD, and it's a great movie. But already made by the budget, so I made already like
this project I'm interested in. Nosferatu, Robert Eggers. I still didn't watch The Northman.
Northman was very successful. And what was it? On VOD and Blu-ray sales.
So The Witch is a fantastic movie made by this guy. I would barely call it a horror movie. I call it more of a suspense movie. I don't call it a horror movie.
Good. I probably like it better that way then.
Yeah, watch it with your wife so you feel more comfortable.
Max has nightmares.
Yeah, no, it's not. It's not. In my opinion, that is not a horror movie. It's more of a psychological suspense film, and it's wonderful. It's fantastic. And Northman is good too. I liked it. I know Rhea loved the Northman, but I think that's because she loved the beefcake in the movie. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this as long as it's not in black and white.
Can I have a drink? Okay.
So now, are you asking her to bring you a drink, or are you asking her permission to have a drink?
She's gonna make one. So I'm like, can you make one?
All right. Okay. I thought you were asking for permission.
Hey, Voltaire, if you like Demon Slayer, check out Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
It's really good. Along the same lines.
Okay, that's the kind of stuff I like, by the way.
Well, here's what Hoult told Total Film. Rob has wanted to make Nosferatu since he was 8 years old, and he did a play of it as well when he was in high school. So it's been a passion project of his for a long time. Honestly, I wasn't looking to go back into the vampire world again, but his style and tone are so completely the opposite of Renfield. And I'm such a fan of his work that I'm excited to be in his world and watching him and learning from it. I think the film could be really special, so I'm excited for people to see it. So Holt's in Renfield too? Is he?
She also is in Renfield that came out this week as well.
Yeah.
It doesn't say if it's in color.
With Nicolas Cage.
Okay. Yeah.
They'd probably be in color.
I hope so. I mean, he made The Lighthouse, which was black and white. I mean, I hate black and white.
That was a good film with
yeah, I hate black and white.
Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson.
Yeah.
Okay. I have one more article, and then we'll do the mailbag. And then I could do. I'm trying to make this a thing where I do the best of Twitter. See what's on my Twitter feed. I just retweet stuff that I like, memes and news stories and things like that. But I don't know if people.
Sorry, who just cracked a beer? Who just did that?
I don't know. After this article, I'm gonna leave.
That
was that you, Matt?
That was the drink getting made. Is probably
Okay, so it wasn't a Bud Light, or was it a Bud Light?
No, it's an Ultra Right.
Well,
Crazy
fancy
Joe.
Spending the big dollars on the Ultra Light.
No. I can never justify that beer. I get a really good beer for that. Okay. Mandalorian.
God bless Max's wife making him a drink while he's streaming. What a good woman.
Yes, I appreciate it. Thank you. All right, so we get to the Mandalorian. I don't know what this is about. Heartbreaking finale. Teases. The Mandalorian season 3 actor teases heartbreaking finale. The penultimate episode of Disney's Plus, The Mandalorian season 3, supposedly sets up a gut-wrenching finale that could change the Mandoverse franchise. Let me see what happens here. The Mandalorian actor.
Okay, this is what I sent in the private chat. Go ahead. Yeah.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Yeah.
The Mandalorian actor Brendan Wayne, one of the actors who brings the titular bounty hunter to life, teased what to expect in the upcoming season finale. The actor's Instagram story, Wayne claimed the finale might. Ooh, I don't want to say this with. I will do this later once. My wife hates spoilers. I just realized she's in the background.
While she's making you a drink, you should respect
Yeah.
So while we could talk a little more.
Wait. What did you say? She says if they kill Mando, I'm not watching. All right. Since all right,
people are going to call her a woman hater.
People were going to say you're anti-woke if you don't like that.
He said woman. He didn't say woke.
Why am I gonna watch it?
You hear her? You hear her? If they kill two of my favorite. See, that's what I mean. Brian at the beginning, he was like, "No, it's not just people that are in this culture war. It's just like, come on, what did we set up here?
Put her on.
But
she's got some hot
will you
takes.
accept? Will you accept that it's called the Mandalorian? That can mean anyone.
I don't care what the title.
Yeah, I mean, I understand.
I don't care what the title.
I understand that.
And if they kill the other guy, I don't need to watch it.
Damn.
People who like it can.
People who like it can.
Cancel Max's wife.
Oh no!
She hates women. Confirmed.
No.
Don't let Brian hear that take.
Thank you. Oh wow.
Thank you, Max's wife. That was fascinating.
It's nothing to do with woke or anti-woke. See, this is where we get so wrapped up in this. That argument we had at the beginning. People just want to watch what they want to watch.
But you know, Max,
it doesn't mean anything when you're like, I'm going to be upset if they don't have Din. It doesn't mean you're anti-women or anti-woke,
anti-strong women. See, we're making a joke about your wife saying that, but it's actually a really important, nuanced point. Look at her; she's a fan.
Yeah,
you can't say anything. Yeah,
she's like, I'm done. I'm out. I mean, it's not like this. The quality was just making her stay. It was good. It was fun. She was having fun, but it's not like, oh, that's oozing quality.
But, all right, I have a question for her. She's
gone.
Oh, but next time, ask her if they replace the actor in the suit. Will she still watch it if they don't kill him off?
I think if they keep the illusion that he's there, I think she'll be all right. Because that's basically what it's there right now. They keep up illusions that that things are fine. Keep up the status quo as this season. I think she'll be okay. But if they actually kill his character, she said she's out. I don't know. I'll be watching alone next season. Okay. So actor Brendan Wayne, one of the actors who brings the titular bounty hunter to life, teased what to expect the upcoming season 3 finale. And the actor's Instagram story, Wayne claimed that the finale might just hurt too much, indicating that it was as heartbreaking as the previous installment. Ooh. This next episode is going to make you wish you hadn't asked for more. It might just hurt too much.
See, how is he posting something like that? Like, how is the studio allowing him to post something like that? Because
maybe he doesn't have a job anymore. I don't know.
There you go.
Maybe he's not the stunt double.
There's no more Mando.
He's just teasing the fans. You know how
That's a pretty
every
big
stunt double does this.
All right. Well, here.
Well, he's more than a stunt double, actually, because
he's actually he's more Din Djarin than Pedro is.
But you know, people say a lot of things about I'm not gonna do this, I'm not gonna watch it anymore. How many people swore off Game of Thrones after the last
It's
season?
a misdirect. Of course, there's a misdirect.
Everybody will still watch it. That's
Yeah.
not the
Not
point. I agree
everyone.
with you, Bruce. For everybody's
everyone.
still going to watch it, but
It'll be an exit point for some people.
it will be for some, a small amount. You know what I mean? It'll be for your Ethan Van Schreibers and people like that, and Max's wife. Not that I'm comparing her like with those views, but it's just some
Oh
people
my
think
God,
it's like.
Max's wife did a new EPS.
But even so, like that's silly. It's just the season has kind of told us that this is coming, right? Like he's being pushed lower and lower into the storyline. So it wouldn't surprise me.
Degrassi could be right. It could be a misdirection.
I mean, but aren't we Brucifer part of the problem where you like what you don't like women just because I'm just kidding with you, Brucifer.
Well, that was a joke
because
because instead of saying do you women, you automatically switched it from women to woke when you asked your wife the question. So you're part of the problem too. Buddy.
Oh boy!
Yeah,
oh boy, he got you there.
Crazy Joe, Mission Impossible survived Dan Briggs being replaced with Jim Phelps. Babylon 5 survived Sinclair being replaced by Sheridan.
That is true.
These are not like huge hits shows though. Babylon 5
was
Mission
a huge
Impossible
hit when it came out. When
All
it was
right.
on. Damn you.
I don't think they'll call the show The Mandalorian. I think there's a.
But it was called Babylon 5 and Mission Impossible. It wasn't called. You know what's the main Mission Impossible guy's name?
Oh, what's his name?
Ethan, whatever. I forget.
Yeah.
You know,
so I think next season won't be Mandalorian season 4. It'll be a different show.
The bottom line is, if someone says I'm upset with Din Djarin dying in The Mandalorian, I like the character, and then you say, well, it's called The Mandalorian, that's gonna piss people off more. You're like, shut up, I'm leaving. I'm sorry. I know people are I know Brucifer and Brian like to say that. Ethan Hunt, yes. Ethan Hunt. Yeah, it wasn't called Ethan Hunt. But if you say
the
that
last
to people,
last episode of Mando, we will see Han Solo.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? Like if you say, well, it's called The Mandalorian after you say, if someone says they're upset, like that's not gonna oh, you're right. It is called The Mandalorian. I'm okay now. No, they like Din Djarin.
They'll be back next season.
Not my wife.
They will not be. It's going to be called. The show is going to be called.
You don't know my wife. When she says something, it goes.
Well, you don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, but would she watch a whole new show? That's the thing. I don't think it's going to be called The Mandalorian next season. I think season 4 that he wrote is going to be converted into a show called either Mandalore or something like that. Well, no, I don't think.
Well, what if they just do what Miss Marvel did for the second movie?
Right.
They call it the Marvels.
Mandalorian.
They call it the Mandalorians. And they'll put a season, they'll call it season 4, just called Mandalorian season 1.
That would be super interesting. That would be super interesting, actually.
The Mandalorians. Now that it's restored.
All I want to see is Mandalorian Jedi clones.
Oh my God, Jedi clones would destroy the whole
Jedi clones.
Well, didn't Moff clone himself and give himself the clones armor, Mandalorian armor?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
That's why they wanted.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, Strange Marvel. I'm right there with you. Okay, so let's see what Filoni says. The fans have a lot to take in, and I think with any good ending, there's a moment you're in it where you're cheering and you feel satisfied, but then there's a little bit after where you think back on all things that happened. Maybe you start to put them together in a different way, and you realize it's an ending. But there are other things happening out there in the galaxy that now you know more about. In a separate interview, Giancarlo Esposito, let me see what he says. Holy, yeah. It's going to be quite a surprise to many of the fans what really is happening. He's very democratic. He's with the council trying to bring people together. And so you see people relying on and trying to figure out who is going to be that all-powerful leader. Right now, you've got Moff Gideon, who's in the mix. He's back. He's back after having been shuttered for a little bit. Obviously escaped, and obviously his ideas on how to divide and conquer. Who will die in the Mandalorian season 3 finale? Another character that could meet her demise is the Armorer. Now, there's a lot of also theories on the Armorer that I think CJH said it, but now I've been seeing videos pop up everywhere.
Tons of them.
Yeah, that people think that she is up to something. What would she have to gain by that? I don't know.
The main thing is it's the horns on the helmet, that she's part of that Darth Maul Mandalorian crew, as is.
Maybe she would betray her own people, you know.
Well, what do all villains want? Power and glory.
There you go.
She won power, that is true.
She did change her tone this
she's
season.
been acting, and also this season she's been acting weird throughout. Like,
yeah,
her character been acting out weird. So there's something going on with her character. If there's not something going on, then she's definitely acting weird.
Do you guys think that all the complaints about
Somebody
the
told us
story being disjointed and all over the place has actually made sense since the last episode?
Yes.
I don't know, man. I mean, there's a lot of stuff they put a lot of stuff into that last episode. You know what I mean? Like a lot that could have been. I mean, the disjointed stuff is being exaggerated to some extent, but I mean, there was a lot of quote unquote filler episodes this season. It seems like, you know, a lot of stuff it was meaningless. I mean, they chased after that kid with the bird for like a whole episode. Whatever. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm going to try best of Twitter again. See what I found.
I like that segment.
And you know what? Just so you guys know, follow me on Twitter at MadMaxMovies1. And Brucifer, if you see something that Anthony's, tweet at me for my notifications. That way I can easily retweet cool stuff, fun stuff, not negative stuff.
We can't pull my Twitter up.
This is Gracie Cosplay. I do follow some cosplayers on Twitter. I think it's cool. I think this is an amazing cosplay as Mystique, and a gown looks amazing. She's also makes cakes. I think she's I follow her a few times because she also makes really interesting cakes on YouTube. Here is Robert Meyer Burnett. Strength in numbers. Oh, who left? Anthony.
Anthony. He said he had to leave, though.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Thanks, Anthony. Thank you. Strength in numbers. Star Trek Picard makes. This is the best of Twitter. April. I'll do April 14th, even though it's the 15th already because I'm late doing it. April 14th, 2023. Strength in numbers. Star Trek Picard makes streaming debut. That's amazing. This is also really cool. Maybe I could call this like the feed. I don't know. Twitter feed. I don't know. The best of Twitter is good. Asher Angel possibly in talks to play Hiccup in How to Train Your Dragon live action. What do we think of that real quick?
Yeah.
I don't care.
I like the movies. Movies are great. My nieces and nephews love How to Train Your Dragon. They've watched all the spin-off shows and everything multiple times. So that's great. This is a great image of the puppets for let me see. There we go. For Mandalorian. Great. I like seeing the close-up of them together. You know. I like that the practical effects. It does look a little cheesy though sometimes, but it's fun too. I get it. I like that it's not just CGI. I really do. I know it looks silly sometimes. They throw Grogu around like a football, and I really like Babu Frick after that. That's that comment that he made that people are like, "Oh, it's for kids." I think that intentionally. Oh, okay. Let's comment on that. When he said that, if it is actually what he says, do you think that was intentional or an accident, Voltaire?
First of all, I went back and listened to it. Yes, he said it, and that was no accident. So they did that as a little inside joke for themselves. They didn't think people would catch on this hardcore, but yeah, it was on purpose.
Okay, Brucifer, what do you think?
I think it's funny.
Do you like the practical puppets, like with the animatronics?
Yes, it reminds me of like Dark Crystal and movies like that. So I'm all for it.
Those little droid repairs are fantastic characters, by the way. I love them.
Yeah, I didn't like
Mm-hmm.
Babu Frick that much in Rise of Skywalker, but now I'm a fan.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna rewatch the sequels.
I just rewatched Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah, you'd be better off watching, Rebels if you haven't watched it, so you can get ready for the Mandalorian in August, or sorry, for Ahsoka in August.
Yeah, I'm already. Brian told me to skip season 1 and just start on season 2.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like 3 or 4 episodes in.
They're Anzilians. Yes, Anzilians. That's not Babu. Oh, sorry, Watcher. What'd he say? He said, "I'm out, mother effer." He said, "Bad baby. I'm out, mother effer." This is good for Illumination, right? Well, Illumination does Despicable Me, and Kung Fu Panda's DreamWorks.
They up to number 4 of Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I think the Kung Fu Panda's retained the quality it is. I think it could do better, and I like Despicable Me, so I'm happy. Here's a new image of Ursula from The Little Mermaid. I'm mixed on her playing Ursula. I'm really looking forward to the movie, though. I watched the behind the scenes with the singer. She does an amazing job. Did you hear her singing Voltaire?
I did not.
What do you think of Melissa McCarthy as Ursula, though?
Yeah, sure. Why not? She's funny.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't mind.
All right. She's not the reason I'm looking forward to, though. I'm looking forward to the great renditions of the songs. Here is the puppet flying through the air. It happens a lot in these scenes. Here's the main character, Bo-Katan, and here's the sidekick, Din Djarin.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's
on the framing of the camera. You're 100% right.
Yeah. Now here is some new images from Daredevil, Born Again. I think it's called.
Yes.
Yes. This actor, I know this actor. I don't know his name, but I've seen him a lot. He's a very good actor. I'm excited to see this scene. And let's see here.
Oh, speaking of movies, did you see the clip I sent you of Lady Gaga singing?
For what? Joker?
Yes, someone was in their apartment filming down while she was on the steps singing.
Where's that at? I want to react to.
I sent it in your DM.
Okay, I'll check that out right after this. This I keep hearing about. Let me think. Last Kingdom. It got a full run on Netflix, and they're doing a movie. And the Seven Kings Must Die movie is out, and I'm interested. I heard it's good.
I liked it. I think. Wait, am I thinking of the same show? I didn't like the time jumps.
I don't know.
I'm sorry. What was the original show?
The
Last Kingdom.
Last
Kingdom.
Oh,
I
I
think,
haven't
or Lost.
Lost.
What is it? A Game of Thrones type of thing?
Vikings.
The
Interesting.
Last Kingdom. Yeah. It's an anomaly to me that it actually got all the seasons it wanted to do and a movie on Netflix. That's rare. Okay, so let's check out these Flash images here.
Yeah, some new ones came out.
This one kind of looks bad to me. This image.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still looking forward to the movie, but it does not. It just looks like Ezra's head on a body. It doesn't look like he's in this. It just looks weird to me. I don't know, Bruce. What do you think?
You got to see it in motion. Maybe. It looks
the
better.
Context.
Yeah.
But Voltaire, what's your initial thoughts here?
Yeah, I'm with you. It doesn't look good, but yeah, Bruce was right. Maybe in context it would look okay, but I'm surprised they release this still. This doesn't look good.
This looks good.
That looks good.
Supergirl.
Wait, was it a still they released, or someone just took a snapshot from the latest trailer?
That's an important part. Yes, you're right, Brucifer, because sometimes.
Yeah, because I know this was a new TV spot.
Okay.
He's yelling all the time. Let me see if there's another image there. Oh, here's this one. Ooh, what do you think of that one?
Everybody loves Michael Keaton.
That's not Michael Keaton, though. You could tell by the silhouette, I think.
What? That's Ben Affleck?
No, I think it's a stunt double.
I saw people complaining about these stills. They were saying, "Oh, it looks like a cartoon or animated. It doesn't look real."
Yeah, that looks great.
I'm still looking forward to. I'm my projections are going down though. I don't think this movie is going to do well either. I think it's going to do way better than Shazam, but
it depends on how much Michael Keaton is in it.
I think I'm thinking 300 to 400 billion worldwide.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking right now, and that in the production costs. I mean, I hope I'm wrong. I just don't see it. This looks cool. She's actually the draw of it for me over the Flash. She looks really cool.
I think this is a good choice to go with this style of Supergirl instead of what you saw in the old comics with the classic blonde cheerleader look, you know?
Yeah.
Well, isn't that how she looked, Christopher?
Yes. Well, she's wearing pants now. They actually changed her costume.
Okay.
She doesn't have a cape anymore.
This is some Star-Lord stuff. I think like the Barbie. This Guardian could defeat anyone in a dance-off. This Guardian absolutely hates trading parts. This Guardian will trade you for parts, literally. He will literally trade you for parts.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny. That's my favorite one. This Guardian came back a total dick.
That's pretty good.
And I was thinking of why she was twerking in the video. Remember yesterday's Best of Twitter? I think it's because they were probably filming around She-Hulk, and everyone was freaking out about She-Hulk. And she's another green gal in Marvel. So I think
you're 100% right.
I think that's why that happened. Yeah. The Barbie versus Oppenheimer. What are you gonna see? They're not. They're still on. Both films have no plans to ship release date. They're both Warner Brothers too, right?
Yeah. Hot take. I'm over Nolan films. I just think he's kind of overrated, to be honest with you.
It seems like pretentious. Like he's good,
No.
but everyone acts like he's the most amazing thing ever, and I don't get that.
I love
the cinematography in it is great.
Yeah, like The Prestige is an amazing film, and the second Batman film is an amazing film. You know what I mean? And Memento's a good film, but people just too much with him. Jeez.
I like this poster for Ben Affleck's Hypnotic, a Robert Rodriguez film.
Really?
That's a very interesting poster. Like with he's in there and he's set to do dominoes, but they're all in different directions. I like this poster, so I kind of want to watch if there's a trailer for that.
Friends. And then
here's a new image for this is a 30-second spot for Guardians. Just go through it here. Let me see. Oh, that's going to be emotional. Oh no. Look at that. Oh no, we're going to be in for it. Look what we're getting here. They are so setting us up.
No.
Get your Kleenex ready.
Yeah,
oh my God, that's gonna wreck me more than the humans passing. I'm sorry. On May 5th, I still have to get my tickets.
Yes, Cal. Memento is amazing. Absolutely.
Nebula final tour, and I am excited to see Adam Warlock. I still don't like the way
I don't like it either.
His head's too chunky.
He was good as adult Groot. He was good as baby Groot, but everything in between has not been good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that Christmas special, he looked terrible.
Yes. Oh, here's the. I will have to do freeze frame on this. This is also the best. This is kind of fun just going through the best of Twitter. We are actually kind of losing viewers a little bit though, but the Batwing. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that looks great.
So I was talking to a friend of mine who said this whole Michael Keaton thing is a bait and switch because everybody hates Ezra Miller, and he's only going to be in the movie for like 12 minutes. You know, what do you guys think about that?
Well, it is the Flash movie.
It's possible.
Not the Batman movie.
Yeah. But the trailers have been pretty Michael Keaton heavy, don't you think?
Yeah. Well, they're selling it, yeah, but Ben Affleck already ruined it. I'm only at 5 minutes, everyone. So Michael Keaton probably double that. You know, I don't know. Although he is He is dropping the Ezra out of the Batwing right here. That's interesting.
Yeah, that looks like towards like the end of the movie. You know what I mean? Doesn't look like the beginning.
Okay. That's cool. He's flying through the air. New trailer April 25th. Okay.
I put two pictures in the DM. The direction DC's taking with Superman and the Superman family.
Okay, cool. I'm looking forward to checking that out. Well, you got two Batmans. It's Keaton's movie, Degrassi says.
I hope so. I hope so, Degrassi.
And Keaton is the most of the movie and in the final battle. Awesome.
Really?
Strange Marvel Theory says Fennec Shand returns on Mando next episode. Maybe not Boba Fett, but Fennec. Yeah, we need more women.
Oh boy, Max, careful.
No, I'm fine with it. I like the ladies, no problem there. This is good to see. The Acolyte will use practical effects.
I haven't seen that leaked trailer yet.
There's only a few seconds of it. So that was the best of Twitter, but let me get to Brucifer.
Yeah, but while you're looking that up, Brucifer, I'm sure you've seen the Flashpoint animated DC movie, right?
Yes.
That's really good, right? I mean,
yes, it's really good. But do yourself a favor
and
read the book. Grab the trade paperback and read it.
Okay.
Because the violence in the comics, holy crap!
The whole concept that's Bruce Wayne's dad. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Thomas Wayne.
Thomas Wayne. I was surprised they didn't go with that in the movies. I feel like that would have been a slam dunk since the series was. I know the comic book run was very popular, and obviously the animated movie
it was
really
great.
Good.
The fact that Bruce Wayne was killed instead of his parents.
Yeah.
And Thomas Wayne became Batman, and Martha Wayne went crazy and became the Joker.
Right. So when they announced that Michael Keaton was coming back, I thought he was coming back as Thomas Wayne for Flashpoint, which I was disappointed that that's not the case. But whatever, I get it. But yeah.
I'm gonna have to hold down the 4. I'm gonna have to put the dogs away while
we'll
I bring
talk
this
about
up.
DC animated. So DC is an interesting studio because it's funny because it's the reverse for Marvel. Marvel's animated movies are pretty terrible, but DC's animated.
I did like the Doctor Strange animated movie.
Okay, yeah, that was okay. But I feel like the DC hits home runs with their animated stuff, like nonstop. Like their what's his name? The Keanu Reeves character. What's that? Why am I forgetting his name?
Constantine.
The Constantine animated films are fantastic.
Oh my god. The Justice League Dark movies are amazing. Did you see Justice League War?
Yeah, which one is that? Remind me of the plot line. I'm pretty sure.
Everyone's dead, pretty much.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Yeah. So they do a really good job with the animation, and although like I figure they're gonna bring Keanu Reeves back for Constantine, but
I'm against that, but okay.
You're against it because the real Constantine in the comics is a better character, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And the actor they had on the
TV
Constantine
show.
TV show and what was that? The CW show.
I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, I just feel like he has to kind of be a blonde British actor. As stupid as that sounds, he's just or the guy they had in the Sandman was better.
Yeah, because Keanu played Constantine like he was playing himself.
It was Keanu Reeves, yeah.
Yeah,
right.
pretty much. Like he does every role.
And it's a cool character. So I mean, he's going to come back. It's a slam dunk. I mean, it'd be stupid for them not to with all the hype around Keanu.
Yeah.
It's a shame, but what are you going to do?
Right.
Yes, Under the Hood is a fantastic movie too. Absolutely.
All right. Well, let's hear that. This should be good audio, Brucifer.
I believe it is.
All right. Let's hear this.
She's singing a Judy Garland song.
Yeah. Oh, that's really good.
Her voice is amazing.
Yeah, so that's not original music. That's a Judy Garland song.
Yes.
You know, she's singing that's entertainment, isn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah. That was great.
Yeah, Cal, watch Sandman, you'll love it. As I've said many times, I think Lady Gaga is going to kill it as Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Going to blow it out of the water.
Look at the person. Please, no more spoilers. But you're watching. She's also just so you know, thinking about dancing and singing at the same time, which is very hard up steps.
Not everyone can sing live.
No, she's a legitimate singer. What's the point of leaving a comment like that on a video like this?
That's like
Please,
YouTube
no more
commenting.
spoilers.
You're
I wonder
searching
what
it
those
out.
9 replies are.
You didn't have
Shut
to
up.
press play. That's great. Let's see the replies. Just close your eyes. Plenty of time to scroll instead of commenting. Yeah, that's good. Oh, that's great. I like that.
That would be really cool if you were like in your
Amazing, you're
apartment.
looking out your window and seeing that.
Yeah, I was gonna say like you're
Well,
just chilling at home and then look out your window. and Lady Gaga.
Don't be filming outside of Andrew Garfield's production. Did you hear about that?
No.
He was yelling at the people because they were messing up the production. He was filming in his.
You're inviting trolls, you know, to yell, "Hey, blah!" while she's in the middle of her take.
Yeah.
I used to walk into the production of Blue Bloods whenever they were filmed by my job.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
cool.
the precinct, the front of the precinct is actually the back of the courthouse, and they
Did
just
you
put.
see Bobby Bacalawa?
Which one is that?
Bobby from the heavy set guy from The Sopranos.
No, I've seen the blonde and the young and his youngest son, and Donnie.
Brewster, why are you sending this to me? I don't want to see this.
What? That's Power Girl.
I don't need to see this. Yeah, she looks great. You can't go woke with this character. You could try, right?
It would be interesting if they brought her live action. Would they still have that?
No, they wouldn't. They would do
sunroof
something
for the boobs or whatever.
Sunroof.
I don't know what you want to call that.
Yeah.
That's once even when they changed her costume, they kept the window.
They kept the window.
Right. Cal called it a boob window. There you go.
Yeah. Dawn of DC. That's cool.
Yep.
Well, that actually looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've actually invested good writers into writing Superman now.
All right. Oh, I'm showing my DMs. Whoops.
He looks pretty young though. That Superman in that.
Which one?
On the cover there, he looked like a younger Superman.
Can you pull that back up, Max?
I closed the horn. Yeah. Let me bring it up here. Yeah, he looks a little younger. Superman Legacy. Superman.
Yep, that's Supergirl to his right. Well, the left. Then there's Connor Kent, top left. Then Steel, his Steel's daughter.
Oh, okay.
And then right next to Supergirl is Jonathan Kent. That's his son.
Mm-hmm.
He got aged up, and that's Chinese Superman, Kong.
I didn't know there was a Chinese.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, someone used Superman's blood and gave him Kryptonian powers. And these two little kids in the background are Kryptonians he rescued while he was traveling in space. He adopted them.
Mm-hmm.
That's very sweet. There you go. He's adopting kids. That's a lot of people with Superman powers. Jeez.
Crazy Joe says, this is Crazy Joe, right? Our Crazy Joe? I don't know if it's the same Crazy Joe. It has a Muppet, so I'm thinking it has. Our girl did not have the boob window in the late 80s, early 90s when she was a member of Justice League Europe. And that's the popular one, right?
No. Yeah, right.
That's all I have to say about it. I mean, let's not be. listen, if they do without, I'm not going to complain about no boob window. All right, but what's the popular one?
Ask your wife if she would complain about it. I want her opinion.
Oh no.
Yeah, they got rid of the boob window, but they didn't. Then they did this. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Hold on. Let's see. Boob window. That is the window to her soul. Wait, which one is that? Okay. God, 90s art was so bad. There you go.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me bring this up here.
Yeah, that's just as bad as the boob window. Well, not bad, but
I don't think it looks nearly as appealing. Hold on. Nice cover though, but her for specifically.
Okay. That is 90s art. That's super 90s art.
You own this too, or you just look it up?
No, I just looked that one up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not digging Power Roller. No. All right.
Art has come a long way.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's. There's one more video I wanted to react. I guess we might be. If anyone's interested, we could still do the after party thing. But everyone kind of left except Voltaire and Bruce. So it's up to you both if you want to watch some trailers after.
I'm up.
Okay.
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
And I have I have a video for you to watch.
Okay.
But it's not safe for internet.
Okay, well that's perfect
fine.
for the After Hours show.
Yeah.
You should call that Max After Dark. Max After Dark.
No, you can't.
That's going to cause me problems.
Can't do After Dark.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry, my mistake.
Yeah. Oh, Cal's down. Okay, cool. So we'll do this, and then the mailbag, and then we'll head right over. Okay, so this was a great interview. I watched it ahead of time, and I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. I don't care that she's super progressive. Like I said, I don't care as long as the quality's good. I also do not condemn her for life just because she worked for Harvey Weinstein. Although I gotta admit, it does feel weird that like she didn't know what was going on. I don't believe that either, but I'm not going to blame her. I'm not going to guilt her by association for the rest of her life. I think lots of people did. I think even
everybody knew.
Yeah, Meryl Streep knew too. Come on, and I love Meryl Streep, but everyone.
He was a force of nature, that man, and they were just too scared of him.
So I'm not going to judge her. I don't know the situation. Whatever. She seems like she knows what she's doing. Let's react to this interview.
Your series is dealing with stuff that like a lot of us want to see.
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, this is the truth, is that when I pitched it, because I came in and I pitched my own idea, I didn't come in.
This is actually the issue with Kathy, is she takes too many pitches instead of, I want you for this project, like Feige does. Feige has an idea first and then seeks out talent. But if you're going to, I think she's got awards for her Russian Dolls. I think she worked on, right?
Yeah, I never watched that, but I've heard of it.
I heard of great things of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but her pitch is good though. Even though I don't like that about Kathy, her pitch here sounds good.
Say like, what about Baby Han Solo? You know what I mean? Like it was like I was like, what I'm really interested in. I'm really interested in
kind of little, mocking like, whoa, what are we gonna do? Baby Han Solo, Baby Yoda. I kind of like that too. That she's like, what are we gonna do that? No, I want something interesting.
Star Wars from the perspective of the bad guys. Therefore, if we set something earlier in the timeline, something before the prequels, but a little bit after, end of a High Republic, I was like, then the Jedi become, because Star Wars is always about rebels versus institutional threat, right? Underdogs versus huge empire, right? So if we set it then the Jedi become the antagonists, not the bad guys, but they become the bad guys to the bad guys. And
now, just off that initial thing, before we finish the rest of this interview, Voltaire and Brucifer, don't you think she sounds like she really knows what she's talking about here? I think she's not hesitating at all. She knows what she wants with this project. Seems to me. I like what she's saying so far. I'm not going to do Solo Junior. That was kind of funny that she said that,
I do like that she understood that general concept of, like whoever's in power is the good guy, bad guy. Was that actually is okay. I'm okay with that so far.
Oh, you think that's terrible, Watcher? I want to see from the villain's perspective. That's very interesting. And it's not as clear cut. I think there's that clip going around from some of the talent from this show where the one guy's like, "There's no such thing as good and evil in this show," and people laughed at him. I think that's what he was trying to say is like in our show, it's a little more gray area. Not everything's so clear cut. Is what I think he was trying to say. But everyone's clipping that out, making fun of him. Did you see that clip from Celebration?
I did not.
The acolyte guy, he's like, "Yeah, in Star Wars, there's no such thing as good or evil," and they're like, "The Emperor blew up planets."
Well, kind of is, yeah.
Yeah, but I think what he's trying to say is what she's alluding to, that our show, it's not going to be as clear cut as like the Jedi and the Sith are good and evil. There's a little bit, you may even sympathize with the Sith at some parts of this. Yeah, I think if they do it right, isn't that what you're expecting? That you might be like, "Oh, okay, I could kind of relate to them a little bit at least," So,
and I gotta say, Kathy really responded to that. She really felt like that was a pocket of the universe that we had not seen, that nobody else had pitched her. And so I continued to develop it. I turned it into my elevator pitch. I turned it into a bigger, larger pitch for an overall season and series. And then I did a little rip reel for her. So honestly, doing what I did today felt very much like pitching Kathy again.
I want to stop you there because one of the things that
I like everything she says there. Now I'm going to judge it just like I judge everything else. When the context comes out.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the one cool scene that I saw from the leak trailer is Trinity from Matrix is in it. What's Carrie-Anne Moss? And there's like a strong kung fu focus. Now I think it's really cheesy that they say, what did they call it? Kill Bill meets something as the elevator.
Yeah,
pitch.
that I didn't like.
I was like, come on, that sounds cheesy. But actually seeing martial arts in it is pretty cool.
A lot of fans won't know, and I sort of want you to actually talk about it.
Please, yeah.
Is the fact that Kathy gets a lot of shit online.
Yeah.
But
yes.
Hey, is that guy holding the microphone wearing black nail polish?
Yeah, that's Frosty.
Oh, okay. All right.
People don't really like Frosty. I now that I noticed it has that collider thing that has the mini mic, that looks stupid.
It doesn't ever.
Yeah.
But I know that she was the one who made this show.
Oh, 100%.
And I think I want people to realize that there were maybe people.
Make sure the show wants to make sure Kathy gets credit. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's how it's going to come across because people really think he's a show. I want people to know Kathy was responsible for this one. Actually, no. To be fair, if I'm going to be fair to Kathy, I think this show and Andor, she is 100% responsible for. Not 100%. I mean, she's more,
I agree.
More so than the Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett and Ahsoka.
Filoni had nothing to do with Andor. You can just tell from the way it's
Yeah, I do give her a lot of credit in this. If this is a success, I'm going to give her credit for it. And this seems very interesting. This is one of the more interesting projects. Darth Scipio says it's going to be a dumpster fire. I hope not. If it is, I'll let you know.
So look, it's starting off based on Sith Jedi lore. That's a tremendous starting point, and you have to give it a good chance with that base. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but the High Republic has been huge in comics.
Okay, I haven't really delved in deep into it yet. I might look up some High Republic comics to get.
Read the High Republic from Dark Horse.
Okay,
not Marvel.
All right, from our comic show that's coming soon. We'll have to figure that out.
People in the orbit that were not on board with this show.
Well, I think it was. Here's what I'll say. I think it's difficult to do a show that is critical in any way of the Jedi, and I think that you saw that with Ryan's film. Do you know what I mean?
Stop. That's not the same thing.
Yeah, she's giving excuses for Ryan a little bit.
No. He was not being critical of the Jedi. He destroyed Luke Skywalker.
She was oversimplifying it there. She was trying to.
You can tell a story. This is almost like you watch a gangster movie. It's telling the story from the perspective of the gangsters, not of the cops. That's fine. I'm okay with that. But to say that, that was Anyway, she lost me with that, but go ahead.
Yeah. No. I mean, she's kind of. It seems like she's in the Ryan Johnson camp a little bit. That's a little slightly concerning, but not really because it's not. It's new character, so do whatever you want. Really, that's what I feel. That hair is. Yeah, I'm not a fan of her hairstyle, but I like what she's saying. And honestly, have you heard anything extremely woke out of her mouth yet? No. I mean, that's what.
Woke.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yes, she does. but honestly,
how do you look woke?
Oh, come on!
What?
She doesn't look woke to you?
She's got a mullet.
A pretentious hair.
Yeah, exactly. How many gals do you see with a mullet?
Yeah,
I see a lot around here.
I'm gonna.
Okay, is that correct?
I got a mullet right now too. I got to get my hair cut this weekend. But no, like a pretentious haircut. But everything she's saying though is very relatable. I like this is a great interview. She really seems like actually, can I be real? I like Rick Famuyiwa, but knowing that he's taken a bigger role in this season, and the season hasn't been horrible, and then his interviews, she gives a better interview than Rick. I like everything she's saying here. Now, I haven't seen all her appearances in Celebration, but this is specifically is a good interview.
Like I think that especially in that moment, people were very nervous about saying this particular institution may not be the light and perfect, stunning group of heroes that are totally nobly intentioned. And
now I would have preferred if she would give props to George Lucas with the prequels, but that's a fair statement too. Like, Ryan did kind of examine that with The Last Jedi.
Well, Filoni did too in Rebels, by the way.
Yeah. So, but she picked, she just picked one out of the few. I'm not going to fault her for that.
One thing that I think Dave would say is that they are fallible. That's really the story that George told with the prequels, right? Is the fall of this particular group. So to me, I went, well, then what happened right before that?
Can we do this at Clip Out as debunked that Leslie Headland doesn't know about Star Wars and just is hired for a reason? She seems like she's very fluent in the mythology and everything. She's very well spoken, regardless if you think she looks kind of woke or whatever. I don't care. Her hair's not the worst. I don't want to be super superficial. It's not the best, but it's not. This is only a half woke. A half woke haircut.
She looks like a grown-up goth chick.
Yeah. So this is a good example of don't judge a book by its cover.
Well, the actors, yes, Starscipio. I know. I don't really care. The actors, if they have a good director, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters to a point, of course. But if you have a good director, you're going to get the best out of them, and you're going to, you have someone that explain things to them. No, the guy was not well spoken, and honestly, even though he had a weird moment there where he said, "There's no good and evil in Star Wars," I give him a little. Put yourself in this person's shoes. They've never been. They're relatively unknown. They walk on a Star Wars Celebration. There's people cheering. It's hard to get all your thoughts in order and say any beef. It's hard.
Yeah, but to Darcipio's point, when these actors, sorry, Bruce, for 1 second, when these actors take on a role, it's like go watch a lot of the source material. You don't have to watch all of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I hate when they say, I haven't seen this. I never even watched this. You know what I mean? Like they should have said, when my agent told me I got this role, I went and watched everything I could. That kind of deal would have been more.
But to be fair, there is so many books, so many different lores. There's so much. It's overwhelming.
No, I don't want to excuse what it's just like it doesn't really mean anything to me when an actor makes a flub on a stage. If the director does or the creatives, then I'm like going to be more concerned. You know what I mean?
Every Marvel actor was reading comic books.
No, I think it's cool when they do, but it's not a prerequisite for me personally.
I just don't understand this high standard that people expect from everyone in Star Wars. It's fun. Every other franchise they can get away with not being in canon or lore, but Star Wars, forget about it. Fans go crazy.
Mm-hmm. But I was very happy with this interview here.
He sort of starts in media res in Phantom, right? Like, and so I went, well, if you went back further, You know, where are the cracks in the system? How can evil start to
That sounds
rise
really
in the way that it
interesting.
does, to the point where literally
Can I be real? Her pitch sounds better than when James Gunn was pitching to everyone with the slate. Sorry. She does a better pitch than Gunn to me.
How did you turn this into
big jump?
Hating Gunn?
I'm not hating Gunn. His pitch was nice, but she really goes deep into it without actually telling you the details of the story. Where Superman Legacy, it's going to be great. Superman Legacy. You know, he said he elaborated a little bit more than that, but this is a really good pitch. You know, maybe because she already filmed it. All right, I'm being unfair to Gunn. I'm sorry. I had to get my little gun in there a little bit. Apologize.
I think you'll get more a description and pitch from the actual people working on the projects.
Okay. All right.
Damn you, Max.
Strongest Sith that ever lived can infiltrate the Senate, and none of the Jedi know about it. So I think once you can kind of get people into that place, then they're more supportive. But I think when you think you're going to tell the story about bad guys and the Jedis might be the antagonists to to those Jedis, I think that makes people nervous. But it didn't make Kathy nervous. And I will say that room, when I pitched her, it was probably one of the most exciting things, because it felt like a conversation and less like I was up for a job. True. You know what I mean? Like, it felt much more like
that might not help her by saying that. They're like, yeah, because you already got the job once you walked in. So that's what the critics are going to say. But honestly, that sounds nice for her, but maybe she didn't really have to earn the job. I mean, based on her qualifications, yes. But
well, people said she didn't know anything about Star Wars.
No, that's debunked. But it kind of seems like she already had the job when she walked in, a little bit. You know, and she's.
What are you going to do about this? And what are you going to do about that? And so I was able to like fold in what I know about Star Wars and what I love about Star Wars into what she's always pushing for, which is, well, what's the emotional through line?
Okay, I like that interview. Collider did good work there.
That is not a bad interview. That's not negative in my opinion.
That gets me excited about the Acolyte. I'm really Max Gunn's. The gun slate is amazing. But we heard about the very superficial, like this is what it is, but not like that's gonna, you know. I'll give him time.
Listen, I know this. I hate people that hate on Gunn. I hate people that kiss his ass. You haven't seen anything from that slate, so how is it amazing?
I think Gunn is capable of amazing, but he's also hit and miss for me a little bit. So more hit than miss, though. I gotta be real. More hit than miss. The Suicide Squad took me 2 times to like. But this is more interesting to me than like the Skeleton Crew. And I want to see something different. This is something different. Everyone that says I want to see something different in Star Wars, this is different.
No, listen, this is Jedi Sith lore.
Mm-hmm.
This is a problem with the Mandalorian. There's not enough of that. So you have to give this a chance if you're a Star Wars fan, in my opinion. And if you don't, then you're not being, in good faith.
Okay. Well, let's get to the mailbag, and then Brucifer has something behind the scenes to show me. I don't know. I'm a little scared.
You should be.
One of his mullet women neighbors doing something weird.
No, it's it's a random reel that came up on IG and.
All right, so we have 2 questions in the mailbag.
Wow.
I don't know what's happening to my mailbag. Okay. Zeke, it's a new member. Hey, thank you, Zeke. Don't forget, Grogu has an armor plate, so he could sacrifice himself. I'm hoping there's an epic Grogu moment at the end, but I don't know if they would go that far as to make it seem like he's in peril. Do you think?
It's going to be like...
Oh, failbag Degrassi. Go ahead, Voltaire.
Was it Back to the Future Part 3 where Marty McFly went back in time and told Doc Brown to wear a bulletproof vest, and he got shot, but he pulls open his bulletproof vest and says, "Oh, look, I'm telling you, it's going to be something like that."
Maybe he flies. Maybe someone passes him like a football. He flies through the air and he saves the Mando with his chest plate.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't think they'll put him in harm's way. I don't know what the point of that arm is, except to say that he's progressing in the way of the Mandalorian, and that eventually. But now that he's in a mech, is he even going to get an armor suit, or?
Well, that's
a
good point too.
And also, can I be real? Can I say something else here that I was thinking about? I was thinking now that Mando Mommy is in the picture.
Oh, boy.
And she walks in both ways. Now they can justify that Grogu doesn't have to put on a helmet on the Muppet, on the puppet.
There you go.
No helmet for Grogu, because that would be a logistical nightmare if you're working with practical, with the
Plus,
helmet
it would
falling
lose
off.
his cuteness as the
Yes.
baby for everybody.
No helmet for Grogu, I think, confirmed. Now that Mama Man and Bo-Katan on stage said Mama Mando.
Oh, did she really?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't see that.
So, what do you think of my prediction there?
I think you're right.
You're right.
And then I just randomly, I just thought of this too. Someone said on the John Campea show that they might be. This is completely different topic. HBO Max just showing Max kind of leads to the speculation that they're making it very sellable, because if you get like Universal, it'd be Universal Max, and that might be why they intend to get rid of the HBO branding. So so someone that swoops in and purchase, and I'm like, that makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
Would they sell HBO? Wow.
No. So they're looking for, like Grace said, that they're looking for a buyer from like Universal might be interested in buying up once they're eligible to sell again. And just thinking of that name, that does make a lot of sense if
it really does,
to combine another like Universal Max. You know, if you already got rid of it, it helps with the branding to it's marketing it to a new buyer.
Yeah, but if a buyer buys it, they're just going to bring back HBO as the name anyway.
I don't know. Not if they're successful with the Max and then you call Universal Max. I don't know.
I think with the projects coming out for Max, it's going to be a hit between Harry Potter and the Robert Downey Jr. shows, Game of Thrones, prequel to Snow Show. It's going to be a hit.
Why would they buy another streaming? No, not Warner Bros. Discovery. The rumor is from Grace is that they're getting rid of debt. They're streamlining to flip it, to sell to someone else. Once they get rid of the debt, that's the one thing Zaslav's done right, is he's got rid of some of the debt. You know, the content hasn't gotten better though, not so far, except for HBO, but that's always been good. Universal wants Disney. I thought Apple wanted Disney. I don't know. Why would isn't Universal behind Minions and stuff? They should probably stay away from Disney. Really, they're doing better with the Minions movie during the pandemic. Did good, and so did Mario. Illumination, their animation arm is doing better than Disney's right now. I think Universal could be a. I don't know. What do you think? Would Universal be better for them to buy Disney or Warner Brothers? Voltaire, Bruce.
Well, first of all, is Disney even close to for sale? I just can't imagine that happening.
Apple wanted to.
I know they wanted to.
Yeah.
I just can't imagine it. But yeah, I don't think it would be a good idea for them to buy Disney. I think they should stay away from it. They'd be better off with the other.
Yeah, I think if they are going to buy and merge, it'd probably be better for Warner Bros. Discovery. They have more opportunities. Maybe get the Illumination people to work on a DC Super Pets.
Hey, that was pretty good, damn it.
Crazy Joe loved it too. So there you go.
I still got to finish it. Zeke says, "Who will die in the Mandalorian? Bo-Katan, Din Djarin, or the Armorer?" Well, I don't think it's Mama Mando. No. Din Djarin most likely. In the Armorer, I am starting to think that there's something up with her. Even though I'm like, how are they going to make this plausible? You know.
Yeah. If they try to bring Darth Maul, okay. So the best thing about that Solo movie, even the people who didn't like it, they liked the Darth Maul angle in it at the end, which
Mhm.
they've never followed up on. So maybe they will here. Who knows?
Mhm. Well, I just put the link in the private chat to the off-air party for whatever hell Brucifer is going to show us. I have no idea, and then I kind of want to watch that. I kind of want to watch that Oregon Trail trailer. We might do some trailer reactions over there. It's not going to be super long. We'll maybe go like 30 minutes, see how it goes when I have time on a Friday night. So that's where we'll end here. Members, if you're interested in the MME after show.
Overtime.
MME overtime. All right, Voltaire said it first. MME overtime. The link is in the community section for members. And we'll see you later. I hope everyone has a great weekend. We'll be back tomorrow with great content with To the Max. Brian never came back, did he?
I think you angered him at the beginning, and that was the end of it.
No. I think the Star Trek talk.
I'm just kidding.
The armor helped Moff build his armor. Maybe
that would be fascinating.
We'll see. We're doing a watch party next week. Early Wednesday morning. So bye, everyone. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.